Hi, I'm Rita. Welcome back to my booktube channel, Life Worth Reading. Today I'm filming a book haul, which is very exciting to me because I haven't done a book haul in a long time. But there's a catch with this book haul. I did not buy a single book on this book haul. Let me explain. Part of this book haul is going to be a library book haul because I've been picking up some very exciting titles from my library. And also I have a pile of books that are in the category of my friend moved. And so they gave me all their books for now. Some of them I think I'm keeping. Some of them I'm giving back whenever she decides to come back. But without further ado, let's just get into the book haul. All in all, I have 16 books to talk about, so let's get started. First, we're going to talk about my library pile. I currently have 7 books picked out. Are they 7? Oh my god, I can't count. Yeah, I have 7 books from my library at the moment because this is just what I do. If you've seen my latest cozy reading vlog, I also went to the library. I picked up some books there. And I just go there a lot, so I constantly have a lot of books. My currently reading is The Miniatures by Jessie Burton. This is a book set in Amsterdam in the 17th century, and it's about this woman that marries a rich man, and she is offered this miniature of her house, like a cabinet-sized version of their house. And so she starts speaking to a miniaturist, a man that makes tiny figures for those types of doll houses. And it's like a mystery that's going on because he's doing something weird. I don't know. I am 100 pages into it. I'm fairly enjoying it. The writing is very rich. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to read, but overall I am really enjoying this one. Then my most recently picked up book is The Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake. This is the Portuguese translation. This is like brand new. It was just recently published here in Portugal. And so when I saw this at my library, I was like, I need to give this one a try. Because there is no way in hell that I'm paying for this book. Because I just don't know if I'm going to like it or not. But it's autumn. This book is very, very popular all year. But especially now, I think. It's a dark academia. I think everyone knows what the Atlas 6 is. So I'm very excited to read this one. Then we have Outline by Rachel Cusk. This is also a Portuguese translation, and it's a book about a woman that goes to Greece and she just talks to people around there. It works for some people, it really doesn't work for other people, and so I'm just trying to figure out if it'll work for me or not. Then we have The Three Daughters of Eve by Alicia Falk. This is a very popular author in recent years, and she writes beautiful historical fiction, and I really want to read this one. This one is set in Oxford and also in Istanbul, and it's a historical fiction. There's not really a set story that I know of for now, so I need to start reading it so I can give you a full synopsis, but I haven't yet, so this is another one. Then we have The Muse, also by Jessie Burton. This is the author of The Miniaturist, and this is a more recent book that came out of hers. It's also translated, and this one is set in, I think, Spain and also London in the 70s and also Spain in the 30s. So I can't really tell you the story of this one either. I'm just excited to get to it because I am really enjoying The Miniaturist. And so when I saw this one, I decided to pick it up, and now I have 2 books by this author. Then we have Violetta by Isabel Allende. I've never read an Isabel Allende book before, which feels criminal at this point. So this is her most recent release, and it's a book that everyone is talking about. A lot of my friends loved it. A lot of people have been giving it 5 stars. This book is sold out at all my libraries. Like, it's not available. So when I finally got it, I requested it, and when I finally got it, I had to pick it up. It's going to be one of my next reads for sure because I am just dying to get to this one. And finally, from my library, we have Iron Widow by Ziran J. Zhao, and this is a book that is, I think, science fiction. I don't really understand the concept for this one. I'm not sure if it's science fiction or fantasy, but one of my friends is reading it right now and she's really, really loving it. So I'm not sure if it's going to be for me because I'm not very much a science fiction girly, but I'm going to give it a try and hopefully I'll like it because I don't know, I want to get in on the hype. And also it was just announced that it's going to be adapted by the same people that made the Hunger Games, which is very exciting because the Hunger Games adaptation, one of the best ones ever, like, let's be honest. So if those people are adapting this one, I'm going to watch it. Then a book that doesn't really fit any of the categories. Basically, I was in a bookstore one of these days with my boyfriend, and he very kindly gifted to me Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. And this is a book that has everyone talking recently. This is a book that has been very, very hyped up. First of all, the cover is just stunning, so I love that. And literally John Green said, one of the best books I've ever read. That's a lot. You've ever read? Like, I'm not sure what it is about. I know it's about video games. I know it also has like kind of a friendship story or maybe a love story. I'm not sure, but I'm very excited. I'm so grateful that my boyfriend gifted me this one, and I'm just very happy to have it be a part of my collection. Okay, and now for the final pile, we have books that my friend Bia, the bookkeeper here on BookTube and Instagram, she has moved. She has left me all alone. She has abandoned me, but she's following her dreams, so I have to be okay with it. But basically she said, hey, I'm moving, here are the books on my bookshelf that you can read if you haven't, and keep them for as long as it takes me to come back. So basically I picked up 2 that I've already read, but you know, maybe for a reread or something, and that is Kingdom of the Wicked by Cameron Scalco. I read this book earlier this year and I liked it. Okay, I liked it. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. And I really want to read the rest of the trilogy, but I saw a massive spoiler for the 3rd book, and so I'm like, I don't even want to read the 2nd and 3rd book now because I know what's going to happen, but I still do, and I'm going to. So when I saw this one, I was like, let me take that real quick. And the other one is Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia. It was a good time. It wasn't my favorite horror book ever, but it was a good time. It had a good twist. It was very imaginative. It was very creative. And I also really want to read this author's latest book, which is Daughter of Dr. Moreau. And I decided to keep this one for now. So then moving on to the books that I haven't read yet, we have My Year of Rest and Relaxation by Atesha Mashfek. I would never buy this book for myself. And honestly, if I didn't now own it because I loaned it from her, I probably wouldn't read this. But now that I have it, I might, right? Because I don't know, it's a hot girl book, I guess. Is it a hot girl book? I don't know, I guess I'll find out. But yeah, this is a book that has a lot of people talking, so I'm going to give it a try, but I'm not sure when. Then we also have A Reputation by Let Crouch. Do I know what this book is about? Not really, but Bia just recently read it and she really liked it. A lot of people did really like it. Let me just see what this book is about. Give me a minute. Okay, so it's about like party times in the Regency era. I'm in. Like, I love Regency things and party people in the Regency. Yeah, y'all can count me in. I'm in for this. So Reputation by Lex Crouch. I will be reading it when I need like a fun time between maybe more serious books. I don't know. Then we have The Final Empire trilogy by Brandon Sanderson. I have never read a Brandon Sanderson before. Like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Bia has read them, she really liked them, and so I am excited to give them a try now that I have the physical books to guide me along the way. And so for this trilogy, we have Mistborn Book 1, The Final Empire, and it says over here, what if the Dark Lord won? I'm not sure, besties. I'm not sure what would happen. This is 600 pages. I will not lose motivation. I will not lose motivation because of that. Then the next one is The Well of Ascension, which is also pretty giant. Let me see. Okay, this one is nearly 800 pages. Fun, fun, fun. And then we have Mistborn Book 3, The Hero of Ages. This trilogy is probably I don't know, over 2,000 pages long, maybe? Probably way more. Probably more. But yeah, am I scared? I'm a bit scared, but I'm also excited. Right? And finally, we have a book that I am excited to get into, but I'm not sure if I'm going to like. And that is because it's not... And finally, we have a book that, although I am excited to get into, it doesn't have the best reviews. And so I'm just a little bit, will I enjoy this? And that is She Who Became the Sun by Shelley Parker Chan. This book is about two people, a brother and a sister, and the brother is destined for greatness. She is not. But when her brother dies, she decides to take his place, Mulan style, and be in the army of men. Is that what this is about? I think so. But yeah, it's set in China in the 14th century, which China has a very, very rich history that I don't know a lot about. And so I love when things are historical. I love learning about things. So I think that this might be a very interesting one, but I'm not sure why it has been receiving some not so great reviews. I simply cannot hold them all. I can't. And I will not even try. Hear me. I will not even try. Because it's too much. It's too much. Just so you can, let me see if you can see that. Don't look at my pajamas. But look at this. I mean, it's a beautiful pile. I'm not gonna lie. It's a beautiful pile. But it's too much for me to hold. I'm not going to try. I love myself and I will not hurt myself. And that was my book haul. I'm very, very thankful to have all of these books. I'm so thankful to my library. As you know, if you've been following this channel, I have been going through a very passionate library phase, and I'm so thankful for my library. Like, I go there every single week. Like, that is my safe space. That is the love of my life. So I'm very thankful to my local library. You have a bussin' amount of books. And also to my friend Bia. You moved. I miss you already, but thank you so much for the books that you loaned me. I am very, very grateful to you, and I can't wait to read all of your hot girl books. And also to my boyfriend who gifted me Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. I'm very thankful. You are the best. So I am just overall very excited about this haul. I am so beyond thankful to have all these books with me, and I hope that you enjoyed. Let me know if you've read any of the books on this list, which ones you think I should get to first, which ones you didn't like. Let me know what you thought of these books. As always, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more bookish content, and I'll see you in my next video. I hope you have a nice day, and always remember that life is worth reading.